Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another literature class. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, and we're starting a new week. Remember that we are moving forward to a new lesson. On Monday, I assign you to complete that comprehension check so you already wrap up the last lesson. So this week, we're going to learn about the story The Monkey's Paw, and we're going to move forward to understand the terms that appears on page 113. Okay, so we're going to learn about themes in literature and the difference in between themes and some other terms. Okay, so in any work of art, painting, or everything, the theme is the underlying message that the writer would like to get across. Maybe it's a theme of bravery, perseverance, or undying love. Okay? It is important not to confuse the theme and the main idea. The theme is an underlying message of bravery or hope or love. The main idea, however, is simply what the story is about. In a way, the main idea is a tight summary of the plot. But I will explain deeply into it later on this presentation. Okay, no story is complete without a few essential elements, and we need to understand that every story must contain these elements. Okay, first of all, we need a character. Characters are the people who take part in the action of the story. We need the setting, where is the story takes place, right? We need the plot, the events that make up a story, right? All the things that lead from one situation to another. And we also have the conflict, which are basically the rising and falling actions, and is the struggle faced by the main character mostly, and that must reach a resolution. Okay? So at this point, you can also ask yourself, what is the main idea? What's the short version of the story? Once you're comfortable speaking up each of these elements, it's time to dive into the theme. To understand what the theme of the story is, we need to ask three essential questions that will help you to unearth them. Okay, the first one is, what problem is the main character facing? The number two, what lesson did the main character learn? And the number three, what message can you take away from the story? So once you answer these questions, you will be able to unearth that theme of the story. Okay, so once you hit the third question, also you will be able on your way to understand, as I told you, the theme, and the more you read, the more you will start to see common themes. For example, there's some common themes in literature that we can call compassion, courage, death and dying, honesty, loyalty, perseverance, importance of family, benefits of hard work, power of love, and of course the list goes on and on. You can mention some others in your way through. So I'm going to define the difference between theme and main idea. So theme is a central message. It can be a lesson or also a moral. Okay? Moral in Spanish can be translated as moraleja, right? Of the story. So the main idea tells the reader that what is the story about? Okay? So this is very specific. It's more specific. On the other hand, theme can be taken out of the story and applied to other texts. Okay, in the main idea, we cannot be applied to other texts and it contains specific information. Okay, the theme is not directly stated in the text, so we don't have a line or a sentence or something that tells me, okay, here is a theme. Okay, I don't have it. Maybe it can appear sometimes, but it's not directly stated as a sentence that can tell me that is a theme of the story. On the other hand, the main idea is directly stated in a text. Is normally in a sentence or two sentences, and applying the whole story. Okay, and also the theme is universal. Okay, and the main idea is unique. What do I mean with universal? That theme can be applied in another story or in another paragraph, but the main idea is unique. It only applies to that specific story. Okay? So tomorrow we're going to have in the case of A grade B, we're going to have the conference. In case of A grade A, it's going to be another day, but it's the same topic, and we're gonna be talking about explicit and implicit. So I want you to go over the dictionary and understand